99. But you know what? Most of you don't care. You just want to go to Dollywood. And I understand that. 423-614-6499. We're doing it till 9 a.m. Call or text in your vote.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in California is the venue for tonight's second Republican presidential debate, co-hosted by Fox Business, with 7 candidates taking part.
As was the case a month ago, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will have the center podium as the highest polling overall candidate on the debate stage. There is one less podium than there was at the first debate. Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson failed to qualify.
Fox's Jared Halpern, the Republican frontrunner. Former President Trump is again skipping the debate. More than 100 people, including the newlyweds, are reported to have died in a fire at a wedding in Iraq.
Some of those present say the blaze began after fireworks were lit. Images on local TV appear to show the bride and groom on the dance floor as debris burned around them. Iraq's Civil Defense Directorate says low-cost flammable panels may have fueled the flames.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. The TV and movie writers' strike is over. A new contract is unanimously approved by union leadership. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you and your accounts. Secure Lock Equip is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands. Simply use the free app to turn your card on or off in real time as needed. It also helps track your purchases. You'll receive a notification each time your debit card is used, before the sales clerk can provide you with a receipt. Prevent fraud. Control spending with Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, good morning, everyone. We're on Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're also on TOG 1013 The Buzz. It's local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And we're getting this in late in the evening, Monday night. Emergency crews from the Bradley County Fire and Rescue were dispatched to 4166 Dalton Pike. Responded to a report of a structure fire where a 12-year-old girl was believed to be trapped inside. Upon reaching the scene, the firefighters discovered a mobile home that was already ablaze and filled with smoke. As firefighters arrived to begin battling the flames, rescue teams entered the mobile home to search for the missing girl. Fortunately, they located her in a bedroom but found her unresponsive. With great care, rescue crews able to lift and bring her out of the bedroom window and pass her to waiting EMS for immediate medical attention. The young girl was successfully revived en route to Tenova. Her condition stabilized by Tenova staff. The extent of her injuries was severe, burns covering 60% of her body. She was quickly flown to Grady Memorial Hospital Burn Clinic in Atlanta, where she remains in critical condition. The girl's mother was able to escape the fire on her own, treated by EMS on the scene and at Tenova. She's been flown to Atlanta, maybe not Atlanta. She was flown to receive further care for her injuries. We are getting word of a very serious crash last night. This in the 3400 block of Benton Pike. It completely shut down the road for several hours yesterday afternoon. It happened in the 2 o'clock hour. And I know Dwayne Williams, Bridget also reported on this yesterday afternoon. Authorities have not yet released information or details on this crash. We do understand it was severe. Well, on Tuesday, custom sandwich maker SK Food Group officially broke ground on a more than 500,000 square foot plant and what is the city of Cleveland's biggest ever industrial project and Bradley County's second largest project. It's a $205 million factory at the Spring Branch Industrial Park. It'll create about 850 jobs over the next 7 years. and the facility will start operations in 2025. President Dustin Dixon spoke with me following the groundbreaking yesterday. Here is some of what he had to say. Well, we are joined now by the president of SK Food Group, as we pointed out. That is, of course, Dustin Dixon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
What a wonderful day this is, and this has got to be meaningful. I know it was a long process.
It is. Probably 18 months, 24 months in just the decision-making process, and now the last few months, I guess I was here in January when we announced, and continuing on, we've got probably another 18, maybe 24 months still to go.
You know, this is the largest investment in the history of the city of Cleveland, and some of the things that you talked about today, one reason you came here was really the community aspect.
The community aspect, so warmly welcomed from day one. As we worked with our partners at Newmark, they showed us this and many other sites, but you go back to that first impressions matter, right? And when you meet people and they shake your hand and they look you in the eye and they say, we want you here, and it's genuine, it's hard to walk away from that.
You talked about a 7-year time period. 850 is the projection right now of employees. Let me ask you this. What will that mean to people here who you're going to recruit and want to come work with you and join your team? What is that going to mean to them, do you think?
What we think it means that we want to replicate here, and as we've done in our other factories, is an opportunity for people to take care of their families and personally grow. We don't want people who just want a job. We want people who want a career. They want to get trained, they want to develop, they want to grow, they want to stretch themselves, they want to do something maybe they're a little uncomfortable with, and guess what happens? Then they're able to take care of their family even more. Our founder, Steve Sposari, years ago, that's what he was all about, giving people a chance to take care of their family. And as I mentioned in our values, we care, and we truly do.
All right, there they are, the SK Food Group. Big groundbreaking yesterday. Bridget, you were out there, and I know you and I both impressed.
That's right. Yeah, a great crowd that they had turned out yesterday. And, yeah, they've already started on the building, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal out there.
Yeah, over 500,000 square feet, almost as big as this radio station. I don't know. I don't know how you can show your face this morning. I don't know how you can come in on National Morning Show Host Day.
It's my favorite day of the year.
When you stole the election last year. So we're bringing it back this year.
I love winning.
Excuse me?
I love winning.
Okay. Oh, no, okay. Several investigations into you. I don't know how you're still here. Matter of fact, we know your mother was running with ballots in the middle of the night. Actually, prior to the election, which we didn't understand that.
Today's her birthday, by the way.
That's very, very appropriate.
Yes.
Susan Baggett would have a birthday on National Morning Show Host Day. Well, Susan, I hope you're happy. You birthed a criminal here. She stole the election. Hey, Fruit Loops, I mean, she allegedly beat me last year. Anybody believes that, stand on your head.
She did beat you. We went back and verified the results last year.
Hey, Fruit Loops said you did not ask him to be your campaign manager this year. Why?
Austin, will you be my campaign manager this year?
Yes.
All right, let's check the streets. What's up? Come on.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's time to close out summer and start the fall right by saving big on a Don Ledford pre-owned car, truck, or SUV during their September year-end closeout event. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art.
There's your winner last year.
I'm too busy counting my votes over here. State-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, it's time for the Hardee's Wake Up. Here's the deal. We coming. I will not put up with losing this year. So here, hey, Nicole Moore said thank you. Mark Johnson, thank you. Julia Scoggins, thank you. Bridget, we've got a surprise for you.
Yeah?
We're going to give a free Hardee's combo to everybody who votes for me.
Not fair.
Hey, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Nicole just wrecked her car. That's not true. Although, now I told you earlier, my supporters may get more prizes than what we're offering publicly. Now, here we go. We coming, baby. We coming. I want all of my supporters to rise up for truth and for truth in elections. I'm tired of this. You cheated last year. You stole the election.
Did not.
You and your mother. Your mother, who's having a birthday today, God love her, she's 93, again, stealing ballots from the precincts. I want to call on Fran Green. I want to call on the entire Bradley County Election Commission. Let's rise up here. I am tired of that stolen election last year. I've been dealing with that all year. So it's National Morning Show Host Day. Vote for Bridget or vote for me. And everybody who votes, now this is true, actually, you do get entered into a drawing for a pair of Dollywood tickets. We'll give those away at 9 a.m. All right, Bridget, what would you like to say to the people?
If you vote for Steve, you can forget ever having your family on another birthday list. I'll give fake weather forecasts. Oh, wait.
Well,
I already do that.
Well, you already check.
Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, that's it.
You see, Bridget, and by the way, let me say this, part of my campaign speech. Bridget talks about you people. If you heard the way she talks about you off the air, hey, Fruit Loops, I thought we were going to start taping her conversations off the air like Richard Nixon used to.
No, we're not going to do that.
She has an enemies list. Brian Trotter suggested we have write-ins, so Brian is voting for Tom Rowland, former host of this show. People are voting for Brian. So here's how you vote. 423-614-6499. It's Bridget, me, or a write-in. And when you vote, you're entered into a pair of tickets to Dollywood. You can call or text that number. Call the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line. I guarantee Eric Gardner's for me, Eric, and the whole family, Beth, all of them. Thank you very much for your support.
You can guarantee that?
Guarantee it. 423-614-6499. Or you can text the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren at eXp Real Estate. Sellwithdarren.com. I guarantee you, Darren Miller and the Hero Homes Group are supporting Heartline. National Morning Show Host Day. The election is on. It was stolen last year. If you believe in truth, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and yo mama, I want you to call or text right now and stand up for liberty. Stand up on this Wednesday. Stand up for him.
I'm noticing a trend here. I'm kind of dominating the Facebook vote right now.
Are you?
You're getting some text votes, but no one's giving their name with it. So, I mean.
Hey, if you're voting for me. Now listen, and this is not a joke, we have to have your name if you want to win the Dollywood tickets, because we have no idea who you are. So, all right, Hardee's Wake Up. Again, and I can say this legally, they may. No, this is an outrage. They may, Fruit Loops just put something on mixedtv.tv. They may give all of my supporters a free Hardee's combo. They may. I can say that. They may. They never know. Hey, Fruit Loops, what have you just done?
As your campaign manager, here is your first campaign ad.
Thank you. I like it.
Yeah, text your votes, 423-614-6499 for Bridget, Mixed Morning Host, and Community Hero.
Wow.
Yeah, I think our standards are lowered. If Bridget's a community hero, kind of like Ashley winning that United Way Woman of the Year event, which apparently nobody else applied for. Well, see, I can't start insulting. No. I mean, I need Ashley's vote. I need all your votes.
Know.
All right, call or text. Win Dollywood tickets. Give those away at 9 a.m. 423-614-6499.
Hardee's 2 for
There are a
$5
lot of
mix-
banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Loss by Colorado to Oregon, outrated the Notre Dame-Ohio State game.
Really?
At 3:30 in the afternoon.
Wow.
Ohio State, Notre Dame in prime time, it had like a little over 10 million. Ohio State, Notre Dame had about 9 million.
Really?
You tell me about influence. A 42-6 loss. Beat a last-second Ohio State win over Notre Dame. All right. Who cares? Let's go to the Mermaid. Bridget's over here. And we got a
sabotaging my weather because it's
we got a picture here. We got a picture here. Bridget is playing with the votes. Now, the problem is Bridget is in charge of the text machine. And so I'll tell you now, if she wins, we're appealing. Jimmy Logan and I will appeal. We're heading to what?
Go ahead and get ready.
We're heading to We Coming. Don't worry, We Coming.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain showers, a high of 84 and a low of 65. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a high of 84 and a low of 62. And then on Friday, partly cloudy again with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 61 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
We'll send us out to Bridget supporters. You got high hopes, but they're going to be dashed. National Morning Show Day. Vote for Bridget. But really, hey, vote for me. Everybody who votes, you're in for Dollywood tickets at 9 a.m. 423-614-6499. If you losers vote for Bridget, just stop listening.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
It's National Morning Show Host Day, and of course we've turned it into an election. So you can vote for Bridget or vote for, I mean, if you're, let me say this, if you're a known cheater and you're a known criminal, you're voting for Bridget, much like Fruit Loops. Or you vote for me. And that's liberty, truth, and the pursuit of happiness. And God bless America. By the way, I was born on July 4th. What more do you want? You want to join the Communist Party and vote for her? Her and her mother stole the election last year. All right, so let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Speaking of my mother, Susan Baggett, she is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom.
Sadly, she's in prison following stealing the election for Bridget last year.
But she gets one call a day, so I'll call her and wish her a happy birthday. Chase Bennett, your brother-in-law.
She'll get a special meal.
Yeah.
Well, and in the next cell is Chase Bennett. Well, how nice.
Happy birthday, Chase. Also, Ava Cassillo is having a birthday today.
Ava!
Owner of Bliss Day Spa here in Cleveland.
Hey, Ava, thank you very much. Hey, Bliss Day Spa, apparently they may give, I say that for legal reasons, they may give all of my voters a free spa day. Hey, what's going on with the, hey, Fruit Loops, why are you screwing up the mixed TV? Why does it keep freezing?
Our network's lagging a little bit in-house. I think it's our backup computer.
You know what? There's something happening here, and again, what we're seeing is the forces of evil are beginning to try and attack me again this year. Bridget, who stole the election last year, now I'm noticing inaccuracy. I'm noticing some weird things happening here. The TV starts freezing. Bridget over here. I'm watching her do things with her phone and the text machine over here. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Just like last year. She stole this thing, people. She stole this election.
Don't worry about it. Everything's
exactly.
fine.
Who else is celebrating? Then we got a phone call, apparently.
Yes, Donna Davis is celebrating a birthday today, owner of Outland Travel.
Donna Davis may give every voter I have a cruise somewhere. Now, hopefully it won't be one of those cruises that gives you the stomach flu, but that's fine. Good morning, Donna. Or maybe she'll let you swim at her place out in Cohutta, whatever you call that.
Yeah.
Thank you to Outland Travel for your support. Donna, God love you. We love you and Lamar.
Briar Lowe is 29 today. His mom sent us a very nice birthday wish for him. He works at Premier Tire. He sings with Liberty Boys Gospel Bluegrass Group.
Really?
Been married to Hannah for a year. Been a volunteer for the Polk County Fire Department since he was 16. Been singing in church since he was 7. He plays the mandolin, the guitar, the bass, and piano.
My goodness.
He is talented.
Happy birthday, Briar. We've been doing his birthday for many years.
That's right. Vicki Patterson is 50-something today. She works over at the Bradley County Courthouse. Happy birthday to Vicki. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix Line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Doug Verthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. Well, first he says, I would vote for you, but you got to buy the team the right equipment so all the things function properly. And then he said apparently that Doug may give a free F-150 to every single vote that I get. Thank you, Doug. We appreciate that he might. Well, I may have added that to his comments, so you just never know. We have a caller on the line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Steve, Jamie, Kyle. How's it going?
Oh, Jamie, we played Little League Baseball together. I've known you for years. Jamie, thank you for calling in, I'm sure, a very supportive speech on my behalf. Thank you.
Actually, Steve, I'm getting ready to walk into a coffee shop where there's a small group of people, and we just received ballots from all over the country with people's names on them. And we're going to write in Dwayne Williams because he hosts the morning show more than you do because you're on sabbatical for most of the year.
Jamie, it's an outrage. Come on, man. Hey,
I figured we would follow along with the national elections and get a bunch of, we just had the ballots shipped over here to Bond Life Coffee, and we're waiting to go fill them in. I've called Dwayne and let him know what's going to happen. Dwayne's all on board. I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a little coup behind the scenes with Dwayne. He's trying to, and really needs to, take over the morning show because, let's face it. So that's where we're at. We're going with Dwayne Williams.
Okay, that's fine. And Brian Trotter suggested we do write-ins instead of Bridget and myself. He hates Bridget, and he doesn't speak to me. So he voted for Tom Rowland, who last hosted this show 23 years ago. Now, I thanks so much to my Cleveland High School classmate, Jeremy Moore, who owns Bond Life, and Erica. Erica's from Virginia. They are giving, excuse me, Jimmy Logan reminds me I have to say they may give a free coffee to every single voter that I have. Thank you very much. And Jamie, also, as you told me off the air, it was only all the dead people who voted for Bridget last year, and I agree with that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I guess that's it. I don't know how many banks that may give out free money, too. I don't know.
Thank you to Simmons Bank, Ken Can Do, and you and all of your team. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, get off my phone. Now you bored me to sleep. All right, Bridget, what do you got?
Okay, so from the text line, just a great example here. Someone just said Steve. No name given. They don't want to admit it. That's all they said.
That's one of my supporters, baby.
Matt Carlson says, just turned on the radio. I don't know what I'm voting for, but my vote is for Steve Hartline. He's the rock star I wish I could be someday.
So Carlson, who I went to Lee University with, does not know what he's voting for, but he's voting for me.
Right.
So, Matt, thank you. That's an example of my supporter. They have no idea what they're voting for, but they're going to vote for me. God bless you, Matt, and our friend. And here's the deal. So, if you're a business person, let me just tell you what I'll do for my supporters. Boundless Moving and Storage on North Lee Highway in Cleveland. They have a very spacious, brand new storage facility with moving trucks, Matt is such a wonderful person.
Well, I can do that too.
Well, and you know what I can do? Keep talking.
I know.
Turn her mic off.
I know.
All right, what else?
Courtney Washington, thank you so much voting for me, Bridget.
Hey, Courtney, we're going to lose that video of the veterans home. I hate to say that, but we just lost it.
She says, I deserve several votes for putting up with you every day.
Oh, Courtney, come on, man. Come on, Courtney.
Jason Taylor, Bridget for everything. Thank you so much.
If that's
Amy Cavett, thank you.
If that's hey, Jason, now you keep messing with me, we'll start talking about how you got on the Bradley County School Board. Let's talk about that.
Sheridan, who works here. Thank you, Sheridan, for your vote.
Sheridan! Really?
Appreciate you.
Guess I can take back that wedding gift. She's getting married Saturday, so...
Misha Osborne voted for you.
Who?
Misha Osborne.
Misha,
Yeah.
I knew you were intelligent. I knew it.
I'm trying to get through all of these, but new votes keep coming in that are for me, so I'm going to read these. Tiffany Mouser, thank you for that.
This is unbelievable.
Another vote that just says Steve, no name given.
Thank you. That's a proud supporter of ours.
Thank you to whoever. Let's see.
Hey, that's wrong that she's handling this machine. I want you people to see this.
Tracy Cartwright, thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, really, Tracy? As good as I've been to you people? Are you kidding me? You're voting for her? She stole the election last year. It's the only way she won.
There's so many. There's just... Jim Veenstra votes for Austin, actually.
Hey, Fruit Loops, you got Jim Veenstra.
You got Aletha Jones'
one vote.
What?
So I got one vote.
He was my drama teacher at Lee University. So he's all dramatic.
He does a good job.
Hey, Jim, I still love you, buddy, even though you voted for Fruit Loops. You must feel, but Jim feels sorry for you. You can, you got anything else? Or we're just going to.
Tons more. I mean, pages here.
No, I don't believe you.
No,
I do not believe you.
You got Aletha Jones' vote.
Thank you, Aletha. I love you, Aletha. Over at Life Care.
Tammy Waldron, you got her vote.
Thank you, Tammy. You're very bright, and we always knew it. So, now, hey, Fruit Loops, what have you put on Mixed TV? This is insane.
So now I'm campaigning for Bridget. I want Bridget to win this again this year. So we've kind of pointed some highlights. She's a Mount Olive choir member.
Bridget's,
She's, of course, the celebration list organizer, and she has to deal with Steve Hartline every day.
Why don't you start doing the show sober, and maybe a thing, you and Bridget having your pre-show meetings over at, well, I won't say, but... I did see Ross Tarver. Hey, where's Ross Tarver? My God in heaven. What I did for that man, let me tell you something, Ross Tarver, Brian Collins, you people better be calling this. You better be voting for me. She stole this election. If you're for liberty and justice and the pursuit of happiness and America and your mama, where is Zandra? Where are some of these people?
Actually, a vote these are coming in so fast I can't keep up here, but I did see Zandra's name somewhere in here.
See, and this is what you get here, people. Bridget, and I want to interpret what's happening here. He's coming in so fast. I can't cheat enough. I can't count him to cheat. Listen to her. Listen to her. We need some election. We need some poll workers. We need some people to supervise this. This is an outrage.
So Lindsay Bell, Jacob wanted to vote for you, her son.
Thank you, Jacob.
And then she said, "This is Lindsay Bell again. I love both of you equal, so I'm going to vote for Zandra." That was right.
Dr. Jeff Sawyer, Lee University. Can we vote for Mike and Ed? Sawyer, you've never been funny. 7:35. All right, so we gotta go. Keep the votes coming. And look, Bridget, you realize nobody cares about you or I. They care about winning Dollywood tickets. That's all they want.
That's true.
So you can do it when you vote. Call or text 423-614-6499. You can win tickets to Dollywood. All right, we're going to get into sports. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. The Sports Report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Hey, Larry, God bless you, Larry. Thank you so much. Larry May give a free Hart, Shafter, and Mark suit to every single person who votes for me. God bless you, Larry. Larry is standing up for truth. Larry is standing up for justice this morning. God bless you, Larry. Thank you so much. My friends at CHI Memorial will give all of my voters name the invasive exam. They may give that away to all of my supporters. Thank you very much. And as Tony Cabot would say, to all of my athletic supporters, thank you. Have you heard the fall 2023 merchandise is arriving at the Town Square? Yes, it's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles arriving by Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Point, just to name a few. Styles and hanging out sports shirts. Also, quarter zips, jackets, vests, even t-shirts. Stop by, check them out. Outfitting their customers since 1977. The Town Square, the shop that appreciates a customer. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Hi, Mix 104.1. Good morning. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, humankind, a sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Braves got a win over the Cubs last night, 7-6, but the Cubs committed an error, and so because of that, they lost the game and they lost the National League Central Division. As the Milwaukee Brewers won the NL Central with the Cubs, oh my gosh, with the Cubs losing last night, and Hall of Fame, Baltimore Orioles third baseman Brooks Robinson died on Tuesday at the age of 86, a true Southern gentleman. Girls soccer last night, Ray County defeated Cleveland High School 3-2, and Sweetwater football coach Caleb Slover resigned following an internal investigation by Sweetwater High School. Still no word on what the investigation was about, but Slover resigned on Tuesday. He said he has done nothing wrong, but he's choosing to move on. Previously, the Sweetwater athletic director said that Slover had not done anything criminal, nor did he put a student athlete in harm's way. No comment on all of this, but Caleb Slover out at Sweetwater. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Brittany Jackson Tucker, to Coach Turner Jackson, and well, good morning to both of you. First of all, and you have somebody here, I think. Right?
Good morning, we do.
Good morning. This is a big debut this morning, is that right? Who do we have here?
We have Baby Tucker.
Baby Tucker. Oh, my goodness. Looky there.
Sleeping. Don't wake him up.
Much like the audience. That's a picture of our audience. They're all asleep. Well, first of all, before we talk about the golf tournament and what's happening, Coach Jackson, I know that you're one of my longtime supporters. And I know today being National Morning Show Day, we're holding this election between Bridget and myself. You know who they're going to vote for. You know, Bridget won last year. She stole the election. And I know she went to Bradley, whatever. She stole the election. And you know this. And you told me this off the air. You said, Steve, the only way Bridget could ever beat you is her stealing the election. So, Coach Jackson, if you'd like to do about a 1-hour speech about me this morning, I think you should just go right ahead.
You want me to go against a Bradley grad and go with a Cleveland grad? Is that what you want?
Come on, Coach. Come on.
She's not here. I'm with you right now.
Hey, listen, let's get serious for a second. I tell you, this golf tournament, how many years did you start it in memory of Liz?
This is the third year.
Third year. And when's it happening?
This Friday.
This Friday, okay.
This Friday.
I think you're pretty full.
Rain or shine, yeah. 7:30 registration and 8:30 start.
Yeah, we actually do have a couple, due to some cancellations at the last second, we have a couple availability for any teams that want to play.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So,
okay.
It's going to be a pretty day, I hope. So, yeah, we're excited. Flagstone Golf Course.
At Flagstone. So we'll just get this out right now. How do people, if they wanted to have a team Friday, what would they need to do?
So they can email us at Liz Hannah Jackson Scholarship Fund at gmail.com, and or just reach out to us. Me, my dad, or Rita is a big part of this as well. She said she's not a radio person, so for us to come, but she really helps and put this together. So.
Neither's your father, but he comes in anyway. That's fine. Go ahead, Brittany.
No, go ahead.
No. I want to talk about this. Why'd you guys want to do this? Why'd you get it started?
Well, just to keep Liz's memory going, Liz was a great teacher and athlete at Bradley Central High School, second leading scorer of all time, unbelievable shooter, can beat anybody in our family or could beat anybody in our family in shooting, which was kind of disheartening because I'm a wrestler, but I think I'm a basketball player. That's why I wrestle. They cut me in the 9th grade and made me go wrestle, but I really am a basketball player.
I know. And a national champion, if we're being honest here, recently, I guess this past summer. So
well, yeah, that's those old man basketball. That's
Brittany, what when you talk about your mom, what do you want people to know? What do you want them to remember?
Just Mom was everyone. She always had a smile on her face. I mean, everyone remembers Mom of just the life of the party. Smiling, having a good time. But again, just of course, the sports background of Mom was, a great basketball player at Bradley. We bleed black and gold, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Some people think I've traded. I've not. I still bleed black and gold.
You're married to the Cleveland High School boys basketball coach, Reggie Tucker.
That's all right. It's a divided house. But,
okay, well, that's all right.
But no, we just want to do anything and everything to keep Mom's legacy alive, and we appreciate all the support. I mean, it's easy, honestly, because there's so much people in this community that just will do anything to help keep Mom's legacy alive and support us. And this golf tournament is one thing we do to help raise money for her scholarship fund, and we've given 4 scholarships. We're actually looking to, me and Dad and Rita have talked about we'd love to give 2 scholarships. So we just want to continue to do this, and we miss her a lot. So
yeah. It's run through the Cleveland Bradley Foundation. Lynn Voles, we know Lynn Voles, so Lynn helps us and takes care of us. So yeah.
And who talk about the scholarships and what they go for and that sort of thing.
Well, at awards night, we'll give a scholarship to one Barry, usually a senior that's going to college.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Helps them out.
Yeah.
We're joined by Bradley Central High School Athletic Director Turner Jackson, Brittany Jackson Tucker, and Tucker. Who's
Eli, actually,
Eli.
After my mother. So she was Elizabeth, and we wanted to incorporate some way, and so his name is Eli.
Eli Tucker.
Yes.
Is that right?
Eli Reginald Tucker.
Oh, my gosh. So the golf tournament is this Friday. Is that right? At Flagstone?
This Friday.
Starts at 8:30.
8:30.
4-man select shot. Yeah.
And if anybody wants to still get in, what do they do? Remind me, Brittany.
We still have a couple spots for teams, but also, if anyone ever wants to donate, they can. It's Lynn Voles, but what is the?
I don't know.
We'll get it. They can
call Lynn.
You can, just call Steve. He'll
call me.
No, but and also we do whole sponsorships, cart sponsorships, any type of sponsorship, just to raise money. I think Eli's waking up here.
Yeah,
Steve, you're
sorry,
too loud.
a child is sleeping here.
But you can reach out to me, my dad, Rita Hannah, or Liz Hannah Jackson Scholarship Fund at gmail.com to reach anybody about any type of donations or anything that you would like to do.
You don't have to play golf. You can just give. That's okay,
too. That's right. Just give and get some more. Hey, Coach, while I've got you, it's a special football season at Bradley. You guys are really it's quite a season you're having.
It's unbelievable. Of course, we're playing Farragut Friday night, who is very good. They've always been good. We have a hard time up there. Bearden only beat them by 7 points. Of course, the Cleveland High Raiders beat them by 20, so it should be a good game Friday night. Yeah, we're excited about the football team. I think most people know in this community what kind of team we have, and although I'm sure Coach Floyd wasn't pleased with Friday night, that things are good in football.
Yeah. You guys are great, and of course the announcement of the first ever Bradley Central High School Hall of Fame getting a lot of attention. A lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, what a class! I'm telling you what, that's unbelievable. I can't believe we haven't started one before now. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Of course, Spangler is taking full credit. It's like, I'm here now. So anyway, guys, thank you for what you're doing to keep your mom and Liz, your wife, her memory alive. And I was talking, matter of fact, your buddy Jay Williams at Ottawa yesterday was talking about her and talking about you. And I guess he was a student teacher for you, he told me yesterday. So.
Oh, that's no way. We're the same age. I don't know how that could be.
I don't know. That's what he said. But anyway, he was just. We were talking about our interview this morning.
I'll tell you a story. Casey Clausen came into town one time, and we went to the gym and played horse, and we put Casey behind Liz. So he had to make the shots at Liz, man.
Oh, no!
So here's the big quarterback at UT, and he's out. He's out real quick to a 50-something-year-old woman
that hadn't shot in a long time.
It doesn't pick up a ball much and just shoots it. Yeah.
She just had it.
Yeah.
And then it continued on. So there you go. Brittany, thank you very much. I'm glad to meet Eli.
Thank you guys for all your support, too.
Yeah.
We always, anytime we reach out, we really appreciate you and Bridget and all the support here at the station.
And Brittany, today's National Morning Show Host Day. So
you're going to bring Bridget in here and then put me on a spot. I'm not gonna side with a Bradley Bear.
Yeah, well, okay. And you're not going to side with a person who has the button here
Just
on the
kidding.
microphone.
I always side with you, Steve.
Okay, all right. Well, we need all the votes we can get. She stole the election last year. Thank you guys very much. I think Friday's going to be great. I think it'll be very successful. And of course, as I said, you can give to the scholarship at any time, and it's held through the Community Foundation. Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bridget.
Friday at Flagstone. We're looking forward to it. Back in just a moment.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses,
the summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory's back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
America loves mama, loves apple pie, loves the truth. And I'm going to bring, we coming, baby, we coming. I'm going to bring some truth. Last year, in a display of fraud, on National Morning Show Host Day, Bridget, and I'm doing air quotes here, won the election. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as several audits found, it was stolen. And so I'm calling on this audience to can't even take to vote for me because Bridget and her mother. Her mother was photographed with ballots actually prior to the election. And as Jamie Kyle just said, they're circulating ballots down at Bond Life right now. My friend Jeremy and Erica Moore. We've had a lot. Thank you very much. My supporters are giving prizes. Jimmy Logan said we have to say may give prizes to all of my voters. And thank you. Thank you very much. So we are, though, and this is an actual prize. We are giving a pair of tickets to Dollywood at 9 a.m. for all votes. Bridget, what do you have to say for yourself here?
Well, all I have to say is all the votes that I'm getting here. I'd like to read some of these off, please.
Well, and notice most of these people are no longer alive. So let's just go right ahead and hear and Fruit Loops, who is campaigning. This is so unfair. I mean, honest to goodness, I feel like I'm playing Brittany Jackson in a one-on-one matchup. Actually, 2-on-1. Make it 3-on-1. I'm playing Reggie, Brittany, and Eli. I am at such a disadvantage here. It's incredible. I got Fruit Loops in here, campaigning for you on MixedTV.tv. I've got you in here. You're controlling the text machine. I have no shot.
I'm just reading.
All right, go ahead.
So I got 5 votes in just now, an entire family, the Rogers family, Josh Rogers, and his beautiful family.
Oh, no.
Vote for me because I'm not a felon.
Well, you know what? So I forget to pay at as Yvette said, El Jinete. What?
Jinete. Jinete.
Kaden, can you put up that last graphic that I had in the
Caden's doing a
graphics
great
bank?
job from Bradley, by the way.
He's doing an excellent job. So, yes, so as you see, we've made a representation of what Steve really looks like behind bars.
I mean, I'm telling you right now.
So, you know, there's 3 great reasons to vote for Steve Hartline, or to vote for Bridget against Steve. It's because Steve Hartline, she has to work with a criminal every day. Every single day, Bridget does. And of course, you know, she takes care of our community, you know, doing all the celebrations.
Doing what?
Doing all the celebrations.
All the
I mean, if somebody's celebrating, Bridget's going to help you.
Yes.
In that.
Do you know how many birthdays not only has she forgotten but left off intentionally? I mean, it is simply incredible. And the way she, let me say this, the way she talks about you people off the air is unbelievable. I'm going to pull a Richard Nixon. I'm going to start taping these things and playing them on the air.
Now listen, and our other campaign point is she is a honorable member of the Mount Olive Choir.
Yes, I am.
That's like saying she hangs the blinds on the Titanic. I mean, you know, because here's what they do at Mount Olive. Brian Shaw gets up and says, hey, anybody want to come sing, just come on up. Just, well, Mike, you know, Faith Memorial, we used to do that. You know, just let them come on up here. And her and her mother, they go up there with their tambourines and their flags and get up there. Everything, you know. Oh, man. Go ahead,
Brendan Bledsoe says he's voting for you, Steve, because everyone loves the underdog story. And then he also said you have to be a convicted felon, so he's got your back.
Who is this?
This is Brendan Bledsoe.
Brendan Bledsoe. Hey, Brendan, I got a song for you. I got a song for all of my supporters right now. Here we go. We're going to be playing this at the victory party tonight. No matter what, got money on my mind. I can never get it. There you go. And every time I step there you go. We coming, baby. We coming. And they stay there.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes.
You're welcome. Let's see. Devin Fansler had a funny one. I'm trying to find that. Let's see.
You're getting so many text fake votes from dead people.
Yes. This one says Steve all the way. His voice is just so catchy.
Who's that?
This is Melinda Garland.
Melinda, again, we always knew you were a genius.
Coach Greg Guerin, thank you. Bridget for the win.
Greg Guerin?
Yeah.
As good as I've been to you, especially when you coached Bradley baseball, and I was like 15 years old doing your games. Are you kidding me, Greg Guerin?
Devin Fansler, even though he's trying to backtrack on all of his previously made promises, like all politicians, I feel sorry for Steve, so I will give him a sympathy vote.
There we go, Devin. There we go. We're going to play this tonight at my victory party. Oh, yeah. No time for losers. You heard that, didn't you? You vote for Bridget, you're a loser. How about that? Keep going.
You got Joey Ezel's vote. Only because I vote Steve because I really want to go to Dollywood. My kids have never been.
Oh, okay.
But I also love hearing Bridget, Dwayne, and Fruit Loop, too.
No. Well, that really devalues the vote when they
Let's
start
see.
saying.
Felicia says...
No, hey,
Now, you can't vote for Steve because you're going to gain something out of it. I mean, that is basically buying the votes.
That's what she did last year.
I mean,
she
that
stole
is
the election.
That is by the book buying the votes.
She stole the election.
Our campaign is going to file a complaint.
With who? With HR?
File a complaint.
Reagan, Hartline, and Hulton?
Against the organizers of this contest.
By the way, Jennifer, Reagan, and Holden Hartline have all voted for Bridget. So thank you very much. Well, no, Holden votes for you.
You cannot ask people to vote for you to win something or to be given something. That has got to be against the rules.
Her mother, who's allegedly her birthday is today. I say allegedly.
It is.
Which means it's going to be a long day. I guarantee it. Anyway, her mother, they falsified the ballots last year. They were voting prior to the election. Obviously illegal. Matter of fact...
Can you prove any of this?
I can and I will. Well, and now apparently that doesn't matter to have to prove anything. Apparently that doesn't have, on the national level, that doesn't matter. Anyway,
it's getting scary in here.
And
now.
I appreciate we just got a vote in from Senator Robert Menendez of New Jersey has just voted for Bridget. That's about right. And Bridget's going to be getting some gold bars of her own, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark Shepard, thank you.
No.
Yes.
He says, how long before we can use artificial intelligence to replace Steve altogether?
Oh, Shepard!
I mean, if you notice, these are the most upstanding citizens of our community voting for Bridget.
Mark Shepard?
Yes.
Mr. Insurance Fraud himself. I pray to God you don't need shelter insurance. If you do, hey, okay, Shepard, you want to vote for her? Call Dennis Anderson. Call Dennis Anderson at Shelter Insurance. Get an actual agent. Are you kidding me? Shepard, really?
Debbie Huttenhoff, thank you, Debbie. I vote for Bridget. She has always been so sweet and kind. I've known her since she was in Girl Scouts. She was my brownie troop leader. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that.
Now that one hurt. Now that one hurt a little bit. Debbie, I can't believe you and Dr. Huttenhoff, I expect a vote for me. I'm calling on South Cleveland Church of God to lead the way here. All right, Edwin Lipsy. Where's Edwin? Where's all my pastor friends?
Here's one for you. Eli Painter says Steve all the way.
Eli, he's at Bradley Central High School. Here we go. Paws and claws. Paws and claws. There we go.
See, I did get my niece Presley Baggett's vote, though. She texted in.
Big surprise. That's
Thank
a surprise.
You, Presley.
Where is she, at Lake Forest?
Yes.
I know that Richie Stevenson will make it mandatory to vote for me. Thank you, Richie. Although I did say yesterday that you were an unsaved sinner with the FCA people. That's fine, and I know you forgive me.
Sarah Burris, I love Bridget, but the laughter Steve brings every day takes my vote.
Thank you, Sarah, at Prospect. Very nice.
Just want to point out that your competitor is making very close to threats against these people. I mean, it's very similar to threatening these people to get votes.
Lieutenant James Bradford, thank you. Bridget has my vote.
No.
Tremendous respect for you to put up with Steve every day.
James Bradford, really? I can't talk to James Bradford. He turned my arms back about 3 different ways and hang me upside my bottom. I can't even talk. Upside down. Hey, Bradford, I need to talk to you. Call me later.
Chris Newton says he's all in for Stone Cold Steve Hartline.
I got another song. Where is it? Go ahead. Keep going.
Man. Okay.
Where is it?
Matt Carlson followed up his vote for you with who can work with Steve and still be sober.
Well, Tina Turner taking us to the hour. What is that supposed to mean?
Jordan Sharp says he votes for you basically because he wants Dollywood tickets, but his kids say me. Thank you.
Well, and Jordan Sharp. Hey, Jordan, thank you. All of my voters will get a free car wash. Maybe. Jimmy Logan says maybe a free car wash at Walter's Car Wash.
This is a long one.
Thank
here. Do we have
Go
time?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
A vote for Heartline is a vote for freedom, liberty, baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and the current automotive sponsor. Peter for Heartline, Denise for Heartline, all 3 daughters, Kaylin, Lindsay, Caitlin for Heartline, both sons-in-laws, Will and Matt for Heartline.
Yes!
Granddaughter, grandson.
Come on!
This is legit. I got mail-in ballots from everyone, 9 confirmed votes for the best host in all of America.
There we go.
We're gonna put you over the top, Steve. Ain't no one stealing this year's election.
Now, back down from this.
They win every contest from now on. Who is that?
Peter Gage, I believe is how you say his last name.
Peter? Oh, see, Peter, she's trying to mess your name up, and we knew this would happen.
They went as far as to say in all of America. That is pretty extreme.
America. You got that right.
Let's see here. I'm on page 2 currently. Oh, that was a birthday. Let's see.
We probably should do, the actual birthdays and anniversaries.
Voting for Steve and Bridget this morning equal, but I do have to say we have to turn the radio down when Steve is talking. That's from Giovanna.
Giovanna?
Yep.
Hey, Giovanna, you can't vote for both of us. And this is the issue. Anybody who supports Bridget not only is a loser, but is a criminal. Except for Debbie Hutnoff. Now, Debbie, that one hurt. I will tell you.
Marcel Enos, we love Bridget. Thank you.
Marcel, come on, man.
I'm staying consistent. I vote for Bridget again. Olivia Stuman. Thank you, Olivia.
Unbelievable. Olivia, you know what? I guess you didn't get our gift basket last year.
You got another sympathy vote here from James Medlin. Lauren Kate, thank you for your vote.
Whatever.
Appreciate that.
Lauren, I know you've listened for 30 years, but just change the station. We don't need you anymore.
Oh, yeah, we are getting more birthdays in here, so we should
go ahead. Go right ahead. Just do them.
Okay. My mom, Susan Back, is celebrating her birthday today.
She's about half in the bag already.
Maybe I'll get her vote.
That's 5 o'clock somewhere. This is my birthday.
Also, your brother-in-law, Steve, Chase Bennett, is celebrating his birthday today.
He also voted for you. He probably voted for himself.
Let's see. Ava Castello, owner of Bliss Day Spa, is having a birthday today. Donna Davis, owner of Outland Travel, also celebrating. Briar Lowe is 29 today. That is from his mom. Vicki Patterson is 50-something today, works over at the Bradley County Courthouse. David Cook is 10 years old today, a student at Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. And then Carter Patterson is 13 today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Jamie was drumming up votes for me at Bond Life this morning, apparently. But he is voting for Dwayne Williams. He says Dwayne does the show more than I do because I'm off quite a bit, and obviously, I'm at a big disadvantage here. Bridget is controlling the text machine. We've got Fruit Loops controlling MixTV.tv for her this morning. Now, I would say, Caden, I'd say Caden's for me, though. Caden is a Bradley Central High School student who is interning with us. That's about as good as it sounds. And he's interning back there with Fruit Loops. And no, I'm starting to get votes here coming to me personally.
Okay, those don't count.
Yeah. All for you, sadly. So anyway, if you're just joining us, here's what we're doing. It is National Morning Show Host Day. No, we did not make this up. This is an actual day because, every day is something. And so last year we did this, and Bridget, I'll do air quotes, won. We know the election was stolen. If you believe in truth, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and your mama, and
apple pie and baseball.
Apple pie, baseball, and Jesus. So here's the deal. You vote for me, you're on the side of the saints on this midweek Wednesday. You vote for Bridget, fill in the blank. Okay. So there's only 2 ways you can go. All right.
You got a vote from Riceville, Tennessee just now.
Did I really?
Dustin Pritchard.
Who?
Dustin Pritchard.
Dustin Pritchard representing Riceville and one of my favorite vacation spots, the Rice Inn. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. We go there I honeymooned at the Rice Inn, actually.
And now you go by yourself, don't you?
See what I mean? She used to be nice. Unbelievable. So you can vote, but I know most of you don't care, but you do care about winning Dollywood tickets. Right. So with every vote, either for Bridget, me, or as Brian Trotter said, he's voting for Tom Rowland. You can write in a vote. You can do that, 423-614-6499. You can call, you can text. We've got to break for the news here. We are getting probably more response this morning than we've ever had on anything. But again, it's all about Dolly. I think we all vote for Dolly. How about that? But I'm going to win, and I'm going to win for you.
We actually had a write-in vote for Dolly. That was from Christy Mason.
Christy, I think I'd vote with you. All right, back in a second.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. An American soldier who ran across the border into North Korea is getting kicked out of the country.
For weeks, we've heard little about Travis King's fate. The North Korean state news agency says King confessed to illegally crossing the border and harbored ill feelings over racial discrimination within the U.S. Army. No word yet on when, how, or where the expulsion will take place.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. Former President Trump says a Trump-hating judge falsely ruled that he's been committing business fraud for years.
Judge Arthur Engoron's decision came in the civil lawsuit against the former president filed by New York Attorney General Letitia James. She claims banks and insurers were not given true valuations of Trump properties and holdings. The judge agreed, saying the deception was repeatedly done.
Fox's Grinnell Scott. The judge will rule on other claims and penalties at a trial scheduled to start Monday. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Morning, everyone. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning, everyone, and welcome in. We are getting word there was a serious crash yesterday afternoon in the 3400 block of Benton Pike. As we understand that the road there was completely shut down for several hours yesterday afternoon. Again, Benton Pike, and authorities have not released information, although sources are telling us it was a very, very serious crash. We should have more information at any time on that. We're also getting word from Bradley County Fire and Rescue that late Monday night they were dispatched to 4166 Dalton Pike to respond to a report of a structure fire where a 12-year-old girl was believed to be trapped inside. Upon reaching the scene, firefighters discovered a mobile home already ablaze and filled with smoke. Firefighters arrived, this is Monday night, on Dalton Pike, battling the flames. Rescue teams entered the mobile home to search for the missing girl. Fortunately, they located her in a bedroom. She was unresponsive. The girl, though, thankfully, was revived en route to Tenova. Her condition stabilized by the Tenova staff. The extent of her injuries were severe. Burns covering 60% of her body. The girl was quickly flown to the Grady Memorial Hospital Burn Clinic in Atlanta, where she remains in critical condition. The girl's mother was able to escape on her own, treated by EMS on the scene and at Tenova, before also being flown to receive further care for her injuries. And then we have covered this extensively yesterday. I do want to mention it again, though. The custom sandwich maker SK Food Group officially broke ground on a more than 500,000 square foot plant in what is the city of Cleveland's biggest ever industrial project, Bradley County's second largest to Vacher, $205 million factory at the Spring Branch Industrial Park, which will bring some 850 jobs over the next 7 years. It was announced back in January with an announcement by President Dustin Dixon at the Bradley County Schools Pie Center. They were very complimentary of the Pie Center. He told me yesterday that the main reason they came here was because of this community. And so it's a big announcement. We have more coverage on that. Gideon Ratcliffe did a beautiful job on that on mixtv.tv. You can go back and watch that. But right now I see my friend Jonathan Jobe. I see my friend Andy Lockhart on this National Morning Show Day. when we have an election afoot, Jonathan. And I know you're here bringing glad tidings from your father-in-law, Larry McDaniel.
I am.
At the town squire. And I know he has authorized you in the election between Bridget and myself this morning to say that maybe, Jamie Logan said say maybe. Ernest Ankley said say baby. But said maybe every vote that I get will receive a Hart, Shafter, and Mark suit. Blair, that's a little too much from your father-in-law. I can't believe it.
That's a lot, yeah.
I just can't believe it. And Andy, I know that I know you're probably for Bridget. Is that right?
Of course.
I could read it all over your face. I mean, it's just, just whatever. Well, guys, you're here to talk about something serious. So it is Bradley County Parks and Rec, and buddy, it's basketball season. Andy, is that right?
Just about. We've got a couple more weeks of fall ball, but basketball season's already starting to roll.
Jonathan Jobe joins us. Jonathan, hey, buddy, I tell you, this is always a very exciting time. Tell me about what's happening.
All right. I'll give you a little rundown on Cleveland youth basketball. The city program is taking on a little bit of a different feel this year. We're going to offer a K1 league like we always do for the younger kids, and that'll be ran at the community center and South Cleveland Community Center and College Hill. And then we are going to do our second and through fifth grade a little different. We will sign up for CYBL, and you can go to clevelandtandparks.com to sign up your child for that program, and then you will get a confirmation email and registration dates or evaluation dates at Raider Arena on October the 16th and the 17th from 5:30 to 8. Your one day will be girls, one day will be boys. You can go there. We will evaluate your child, and there's a chance your child will be able to get to play for the actual elementary school, and that school we will put those teams in partnering with Andy in his league for the county rec league. So we'll have a competitive team that will represent their school in the county rec league, and then the county students that unfortunately may not make their team can be signed up to play in our regular CYBL rec league.
Wow. Is this a new deal here? Is this a new initiative or?
It's new and old because years ago the county and the city school teams played in the league together.
Yeah, sure.
And then we had a little period where we were separated, and Jonathan and the city is going to bring their teams back into our league so we can have it like it was from, I guess, the mid-'90s up until probably about 7 years ago.
This is great. That's a wonderful announcement. So you guys are getting back together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reunited, and it feels so good. Oh, I love this. We're joined by our friends Andy Lockhart, Jonathan Jobe. So this is tremendous. And, basketball season here with young people, always a great time, Andy. It really is.
Yes, sir. It's a really competitive and fun league for the kids and the parents and just everybody in the community, because these kids get to represent their schools. And we're happy to have the city kids back in. And our league was always really good with those schools in our league, and it's going to be really exciting.
Jonathan, talk about this again and what led to it.
There was a lot of reasons to do this. It gives our kids more opportunities to play, but it also gives us a chance for those kids to represent their school again. That is we found that was probably important to all the parents and the children, that we heard the feedback about it, and everybody wanted to represent Ross and Candies Creek, and so we heard that and decided we would talk to Andy and try to partner back up.
Well, this is just a great announcement. All right, so let's get the details one more time, and just what people need to do if they're interested.
If you're a city student and you are or your child is a city school student, go to clevelandtandparks.com and hit register. We're taking online registrations only right now, and then you will get a confirmation email. Make sure you get your email in that registration on what to bring and stuff to the Raider Arena for the evaluations. And one day will be a girls' evaluation, one day will be a boys' evaluation, and then but sign up by October the 11th. We need, if you want to try to play on a city school team, we have to turn in our rosters to Indy a couple weeks after that. So we will keep the registration open till the end of October to make sure the kids at the county can still register for our program as well. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you register by October the 11th. The county students will go, and Andy could talk about that a little more about how they register and get signed up.
Okay, for our county schools, we put our coaches in place, and then they advertise within the school about their tryout dates. So we have a couple of dates prior to fall break that we opened up for them where they wouldn't miss any fall baseball or softball, but it's wide open once everybody gets back from fall break. So just be on the lookout for that to come home with your kid or announcements at the school. And then, like Jonathan said, for those kids that were kind of limited on space that can make those teams, but those kids that don't particularly make that team, the city will gladly take a whole team out of a certain school if there's that many kids and there's someone that'd like to coach that team from, say, Prospect or Michigan Avenue. And we encourage them to continue to play in the CYBL so they can come out the next year and try out for their team. So
that's wonderful. Well, it's a great announcement. Jonathan, Jobe, Andy Lockhart representing the city and the county and the upcoming basketball season. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Great support, and I thank you for your support for my campaign. Thank you.
I got your back.
Oh, man! Oh, man!
That's all right, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. You and Tennille. I know we're counting you guys. Of course, Larry. Thank you. All right. It is National Morning Show Host Day. We need an election update, and this is Bridget, who stole the election last year. If you recall, on National Morning Show Host Day, and I'm going to bring in Fruit Loops again. Bridget, just what's happening over there at the election desk? What's going on?
I mean, you're asking for an update. I'd say I've got about 90% of the vote at this point. Just by the looks of things.
Of course you would say that. It's an outrage. You stole the election last year, you and your supporters, specifically your mother, and who's having a birthday today, Susan Baggett.
Right.
And so last year, it lots of irregularities. This year, we're not putting up with it. We are not putting up with it. And I thought it was very appropriate. Robert Menendez would be supporting you and sending you gold bars. I thought that was very nice.
I got a few more votes in just as the interview was going on. I mean, it's just crazy. Cindy Oliver, thank you so much. Bridget, of course. Somebody has to keep Steve in line. That takes a lot of work.
Cindy, come on.
Let's see. My vote is for Bridget. Steve just gets on your nerves. That is from John Willis. Thank you, John.
John, really? All I've done for you?
And speaking of John Davis, you have to go on Facebook and read his vote for me. It's paragraph after paragraph after paragraph.
John Davis?
You'll have to go check that out.
Really?
Key of Cleveland. Thank you.
Really? Hey, Todd Fletcher. Now, I'm just gonna assume the text from Todd means that he's calling on Life Care. As a matter of fact, he's saying if you want to continue working at Life Care Centers of America, you better vote for Steve. And of course, I added that. But I think Aletha Jones at Life Care voted for me. Thank you, Aletha.
She did.
Todd's the president of Life Care Centers of America.
Roy and Janice Wilhoit, thank you both for your votes. But
who was that?
Roy and Janice Wilhoit.
I pulled up.
Thank you so much.
They pulled up to me in traffic. Last week, I had Reagan in the car. We talked. We had a good time. Janice, sadly, is still sitting there at the traffic light, waiting on Roy to stop talking. Apparently,
this is why I got their vote. You did get the votes of Diane and Dwight Orr, though.
Okay, all right. I counted on that. They were with us last year. I knew they would come back this year. And I just got this in. Thank you so much, McKee Bakery, makers of Little Debbie. Also, my friends at Mayfield Dairy, my friends at M&M Mars. Who else? My friends at Brock Candy Company, my friends at Sweetwater Cheese.
These are all my friends. I don't know. What your problem is.
They may. Milton Hershey, thank you from the grave. Hershey's. They may
or
give,
may not.
free product to every person who votes for me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Or they may not. That is more likely.
Did I hit the candy corridor there? We got let's see, Mayfield. Hey, by the way, no kidding, today's National Chocolate Milk Day. We'd probably do something for my supporters. The Mayfield logo's right here behind me on mixtv.tv. That's very appropriate. All right, so coming up, the insurance fraud himself, Mark Shepard, who voted for Bridget. Go ahead.
This is from my brother.
No, that's good.
He said, me and my mama are sitting at the Aubrey's bar celebrating her birthday. We want to vote for Bridget Forrester. Thank you, brother.
I'd say most of the people voting for you are sitting at a bar right now. It's about right. Oh, my Lord. All right, let's go. Hey, Adam, if you had voted for me, I had a meeting arranged with Michael Jordan and you.
Oh.
I guess that ain't happening, is it? All right. Everybody who votes, we're putting you in the running for a pair of tickets to Dollywood. Call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting, and I know you don't want to admit you're voting for Bridget, but if you want to win the Dollywood tickets, put your name on it. 423-614-6499 on the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Thank you, Darren, for your support for me in this election. Appreciate it. All the hero homes, and Darren is supporting me. Thank you. Of course, I just said that on my own. Volunteer Redipest, Eric and Beth Gardner supporting me. Matter of fact, Eric is saying everybody who votes for me, they may get free pest control for life,
or
and they will use the pesticides on anyone who you'd like. Which, of course, Bridget would be number one. All right, we're going to check the forecast here. Mermaid mattress. Oh, Mermaid mattress. Mermaid mattress. Roger and Cindy Pickett, thank you very much. Kristen and Taylor and Ben and Lindsay, they're all coming together with the grandchildren and supporting my cause of freedom, hope, and the American way. And Roger may have said that everyone who votes for me will get I know what you're thinking I'm going to say. No, I'm going to say it. A free pillow. He will not give away a mattress to anyone.
Well, I think they should just check their records there and see who's purchased the most mattresses from Mermaid Mattress.
Oh, you want to do that? You want to do that?
Yep,
let's check it. Let's check. We're checking the voting records, what we're doing. Hey, and like Deion Sanders, Coach Prime said, we coming. We coming, baby. We coming. Now, sadly, we forgot to go to the Oregon game, but it's fine. All right, Bridget, come on.
All right.
Oh, well, no.
Back to you.
My campaign manager, Roger Pickett. Come on, Roger. No, Roger's at the bar right now with Susan Baggett. So anyway, let's go back.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99, any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
This deserves a break-in here.
Oh, here we go.
Kendra Byler, thank you so much. I don't know who she is. Bridget all the way, the sweetest voice that's ever on air. Thank you, Kendra. I appreciate that.
Kendra, we just had a response from Dr. Tiffany Allberg. Apparently you have problems with your hearing. So, Kendra, and maybe the first time you've ever listened to a radio, if you think that she has the sweetest voice you've ever heard. Kendra, God help you, and we're praying. You're on every prayer list in Cleveland. Thank you.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a 40% chance of rain showers, a high of 83, and a low of 61 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy again, another chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, a high of 84 and a low of 60. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 63 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business
Lambert,
serving
Renee,
Cleveland for over 40 years.
Charlie Lay,
423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Thank you. I just got a vote from the weekend. Very nice. Thank you, weekend. Appreciate you. Coming in, criminal insurance.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. And as I say, you're Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, so I'm promoting Dennis Anderson Shelter Insurance.
That's okay. You can do that.
That's very nice.
It's your show.
Well, he's an actual insurance man. So anyway, the question becomes: her mother. I go to Aubrey's recently. I'm in a high level business lunch. Her mother walks. Your mother probably does the same thing. Her mother walks up to our booth. Doesn't know these people. I thought you'd be in the bar. To me. So imagine how that meeting went.
There you go.
Love it.
And you're supporting them.
Absolutely.
No, you're a dog fan. That's about right. All right, back over to you.
Steve, your brother-in-law, Chase Bennett, celebrating his birthday today as well.
He voted for you as well.
Yes.
Right.
Ava Castillo is having a birthday, owner of Bliss Day Spa.
And she may give free spa service to every person who votes for me. Now, my attorney, Jimmy Logan, said I have to say may.
May. And I'll add, or may not. Yeah. Donna Davis, owner of Outland Travel, also celebrating.
May give a free cruise on sadly, one of those stomach flu cruises, but it's okay. It's fine. It's a free cruise.
Briar Lowe is 29 today. That is from his mom, Gina. Vicki Patterson is 50-something today, works over at the Bradley County Courthouse. David Cook is 10 years old, a student at Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary. Carter Patterson is 13 today, and Roger Dog Case is celebrating today. He's known as the Dump Truck Man. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries.
Sounds like one of your supporters, yes.
We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Thank you, Ken, for possibly, I'll use a different word, possibly letting all of my supporters walk through the vault. Give them 2 minutes each there at Simmons Bank. I think that's very generous. Mark Shepard, let's just say hello officially to you.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
Who are you here representing this morning?
So I'm here representing Shelter Insurance, and I brought with me a Puro Clean this morning.
All right. Now, we've heard so much, and I'll get serious here for just a second, so much good, Mark, about Charles and Cynthia and everybody at Puro Clean.
Yeah, so as you know, when a claim is filed, most of the time it's going to be at night. It's going to be on a holiday. It's going to be on a weekend. We always, outside of that 9 to 5 hour. And so when that happens and you're a client, you know, one of the first numbers I give is Puro Clean, because if you've got water damage, you've got a tub that's backed up, you've got a toilet that's overflown, you got pipes that have busted, even smoke damage from a small kitchen fire, that type of thing, these are the first phone call that I tell people to make. Puro Clean.
Charles Atkins is the owner of Puro Clean. Charles, great seeing you. How are you?
I'm very good. Good to be here.
It's great to have you. Tell me about Puro Clean and what you do in this community.
Well, Puro Clean, we call it the hidden gem, which our director of marketing here, Cynthia, is changing that from a hidden gem to the gem.
That's right.
Of Bradley County.
That's right.
I've been in this business for 22 years, and the best part of my business is I take it to heart. When I walk in one of these homes, all I'm thinking about is that person, you know, because it's very stressful. When home is down, everything's down. That's right. So that's what I watch. My guys, they mimic me. When they walk into a home, they do the same thing. I've always told them, don't be in no hurry. You talk to this customer. That's the part that you got to do. You got to listen to this customer. You got to talk to that customer, and then you explain this is how this process is going to be. There's other restoration companies, of course, but I don't think you'll find one that takes it as personable as Puro Clean does, and we take pride in that.
Yeah. Cynthia, what do you tell people thank you, Charles, what do you tell people as you market Puro Clean to the public?
I tell them that it's wonderful. I'm not a salesperson, excuse me. I am a retired middle school teacher, so I have to know the integrity behind what I'm going to try to sell you, or I couldn't sell you anything. So Puro Clean cares. They have a big heart. They have a heart of integrity. You heard that from Charles when he spoke about how he wants to care for the customer, but I also see this throughout our company, that we go in and take care of the client, and we can do small jobs and large jobs quickly and move from one or the other, and work very closely with an insurance agent or claims adjuster.
Yeah.
And it's we're joined by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance. Also, Charles Atkins is the owner of Puro Clean, and Cynthia Pierce, is that right?
Penny.
Cynthia Penny. Charles, normally an average person, the home, is the biggest investment they're going to make in their lifetime.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, when you guys come in, a lot of times it's a scary time for people, isn't it?
It is. I'll give you an example. Here a few weeks ago, it was a elderly lady, a widow lady, and we get this call at 9 o'clock at night, and she'd been on vacation. She'd come back home from vacation, and she had 2 feet of water in her lower level of her house. It must have busted as she was going out the door because it was really, really bad. She was so upset when we first started talking. Her voice just vibrated. She couldn't even really talk. It took us about an hour at just talking to her, calming her down, and reassuring her that we're going to take care of this, and this is how it's going to happen. Had a totally different voice. The whole time, Jorge and my guys, they was all like, she just said, thank you through the whole thing. And she's still saying thank you, even though we had to take her house apart. Yeah, but I always tell them, this is your time to upgrade, this is time to remodel, so go for it,
Mark Shepard, I know that you and, of course, Shelter Insurance, that you only partner with the best, as you brought your people in here before, and that's a great example.
Yeah, so just think back to December over the holiday whenever we had all that really cold weather and all those pipes frozen. So there's not a lot of companies that have that infrastructure to handle that kind of catastrophic claim situation that happened in the southeast Tennessee. Puro Clean is one of the few ones that has the inventory there. They have that infrastructure with their employees. They're ready for those kinds of events, those weather events. They're built for that. And so that's what's so important for Shelter Insurance and other insurance companies, to really look out for those strategic partners like Puro Clean for those kind of weather-related events. But they step right in. They've got that infrastructure. They've got that inventory. They've invested in it, and they're ready to go. So you got to keep Puro Clean in mind, because everyone files at least 2 claims in their lifetime. So it's going to happen, and you want Puro Clean at the top of your mind when you do that.
Cynthia Penny, how can people reach out to Puro Clean and your team there?
You can reach out to our office number, 423-790-3500, to our website, but we're ready at any moment. We are also on Facebook, and you can find us there also.
Charles, anything you want to add here before we go?
We're also part of the Pure Clean National Disaster Response. Just like during the polar vortex, yes. We were in Georgia, we were in East Tennessee, we were all over Cleveland, Chattanooga. It's like Mark said, though, we're ready. We can handle it. There's no claim too small, and when I say that, I mean that, or too large. We can do it.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, what can you do for people, Mark, besides annoy them?
There you go.
Excuse me.
So first off, I can vote for Bridget.
Yeah, that's about right. All the criminals are for her. That's fine.
But this month is Life Insurance Awareness Month, and so you really want to be thinking about that. This month is a great time to sit down with you and your spouse or your loved ones and figure out, are they taken care of if something were to happen to you? That is one thing that you can know for certain, is that today is the cheapest life insurance will be for you, because every day you wait, it just goes up because you age. And so think about it this week. Give me a call at 423-339-8777.
All right, thank you very much, and we've got more to come here. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. We've got about 20 minutes. Today is National Morning Show Host Day. No, we didn't make this up. It's one of those promo days. And so this morning, for the second year, Bridget, we are giving the people a choice. Now, some would say not much of a choice, but right. They can either vote for you or me. Now, Brian Trotter declared, our alum from WCLE years ago, declared a write-in. He said you should be able to write in ballots, so yes, and he wrote in Tom Rowland, former host of this show. Anyway, last year, as has been proven, we had several audits that you stole the election. And it was fraudulent. You messed with the ballots. And I think it's proven that this morning Robert Menendez from New Jersey endorsed you. And I think that's about right. So
I'll say a phrase that I learned from you: winners win.
Oh, well, okay, all right. Bridget, what's happening? Let's go to the polls. Let's find out what's going on.
Just heard from my friend Terry Dillard. She said, just wanted to tell you that Matt might vote for Steve, but you've got my vote. Us girls got to stick together.
Oh, Terry!
That's right, Terry.
I'll be with you Saturday at Westwood Baptist Church.
Let's see. Mayfield Brown says, my wife voted for Bridget, so I'm demolishing her vote and voting for the big boss, Steve.
There we go. There we go.
Roberta Eldridge, thank you. Bridget all the way. Let's see. This one says, Craig Dillard, thank you so much. Bridget, we have to vote for you. You're a full-time employee.
What is that supposed to mean?
Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Let's see. This one just in. Michael McCabe, using his best Steve Hartline voice, says Steve all the way.
There we go, Michael. I've known Michael for probably 30 years. Thank you. He's a fireman, too, God bless him. So he's actually doing something unlike your loser votes of criminals.
Without question, I'm placing my vote for Bridget today. Joe Schofield, thank you so much.
Joe, what happened? Come on, man.
Lynn Newman, thank you for your vote. Appreciate it.
Lynn, you know what? That's fine. That's all right. So keep voting. Now, we know you don't care. You just want to win Dollywood tickets. So, yes, everybody who votes, call or text 423-614-6499. And we've had a ton of them come in this morning. We'll draw a winner, no matter who you vote for, and give away Dollywood tickets at about 9 a.m. Back in just a moment. Stand by.
It's game on at
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
We'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies and a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high of 83 and a low of 61. For tomorrow, we'll have partly cloudy skies with another chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high of 84 and a low of 60. And then on Friday, partly cloudy with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 65 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Have you checked out the Town Squire selection of UT sportswear for the 2023 football season? From polos, t-shirts, socks, sports shirts, and quarter zips. Volunteer Traditions, Cutter and Buck, Peter Millar, now Turtleson, and Johnny O. Since 1977, your headquarters for men's clothing attire. Locally owned and operated, the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, is the shop that appreciates the customer since 1977. Home of personal service and free gift wrapping. Just before sports, Bridget, I know you don't want to do this, but I understand I'm getting more votes. Is that right?
I mean, you just got a whole slew of them right here. Yeah, this is from Brian Trotter.
Okay.
He says, please list each of these as voting for our pal Steve Hartline.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Luther Massengill, Walter Cronkite, Edward R. Murrow, Paul Harvey, Casey Kasem, Art Bell, Don Imus, Larry King, Rush Limbaugh, Dr. Johnny Fever, Les Nessman.
Well, and so the thing in common is sadly all of those are no longer with us now. I would suggest that they left it in their wills to vote for me.
I'm sure.
So Brian, thank you. We are going to count those. Because, as I said earlier, several dead people voted for Bridget last year. And, and so, look, we're going to count them. Thank you very much for rounding those votes up from the estates of those individuals. All right. Time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. And, the Braves beat the Cubs last night 7-6, so that means the Milwaukee Brewers won the National League Central Division. Cubs at Braves tonight, 7:20 here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Hall of Fame Baltimore Oriole third baseman Brooks Robinson died on Tuesday at the age of 86. He was a wonderful, wonderful Southern gentleman and a great, great baseball player. Girls soccer last night. Ray County defeated Cleveland High School 3-2. And Sweetwater football coach Caleb Slover announced his resignation as the football coach. This is following an internal investigation by Sweetwater High School. Slover said he has done nothing wrong, but he's choosing to move on. Previously, the Sweetwater athletic director said that Slover had done nothing criminal nor put any student athletes in harm's way, but Caleb Slover has resigned the position. Well, let's bring on. I know I've got a supporter here. Bud Kinches joins us. Bud is here with Judgment Day Volume 2. But, Bud, thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, I got to admit, I did vote for you.
Okay.
He doesn't sound too happy about it, though.
That is because last year I voted for Bridget, so I'm trying to just spread I want to be fair, every other year type thing. So.
Well, let me tell you something. If she wins again this year, we will never do this again. So there will be no next year. Right. Bud, let's talk about Judgment Day Volume 2. What's happening, buddy?
Yes, sir. So I can't believe it's time again. So we launched this last year at my home church, North Cleveland. We saw over 500 people come through, and it's a theatrical experience. So if I'm not trying to say when Judgment Day is coming, but Judgment Day is a theatrical play, and we launched it last year. It was great, and we're back this year. I was trying to figure out how I could market a new show, and it came to me, Volume 2.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so last year was all about young people. This year it's all about the family and how Satan's trying to divide the family and what lengths a family will go to try to stick together. So that's the gist of the show. And I want to shout out to my cast, man. 98% of the cast has been with me since last year, so it's absolutely amazing. So, and we got a lot of new faces.
So what's happening this year? Give us the details on it, Bud.
Yeah, so it's October 28th through the 31st again. And I know everybody's thinking, well, what are you doing it on Halloween for? Well, we just want to give an alternative. Obviously, I know the block party will be happening, and that's great. But, our show will be starting at 7, the 28th through the 31st, 4 shows, all starting at 7 o'clock. And this year, we're actually at the Dixon Center at Lee University.
Great.
Yeah, so 500 seats. We want to fill them all up. We could quadruple the amount of people we saw last year if we fill them all up, and we're believing that we will. The big thing to talk about is tickets are free. They're absolutely free. But we're asking everybody to have, one to come in because we're going to scan them. So if you go to our website, which is jdreyouready.com, /volume 2 will take you right there, give you some information on the play. It is PG-13. 12 and under are welcome to come, but we're just asking that they come with a parent or legal guardian. The lobby doors will open at 5. We're going to try to have some vendors, and I do want to make mention of one that I've got confirmed. Southern Sisters T-shirts and crafts out of Ocoee. Yeah. They're going to have a booth set up. And
they're good people. I know that.
Oh, yeah. I met them at a festival this year. They're fantastic. They really
are. They're doing a good work.
Yep. And then, of course, we will have our merch booth. And, you can see it there if you're watching on Mix TV. So we've got our Judgment Day coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got your own coffee, Bud.
Absolutely. And no offense to scooters. I do love scooters. But, so we partnered with M&M Coffee, which is really cool. Shout out to Joe and Cheryl over there. This has been our biggest seller.
We love Joel.
Oh, yeah.
And coffee, absolutely.
Absolutely. So I kind of call it try before you buy. We'll have free samples there. And I brought these to give away today. So,
great.
And to show you how big of a fan I am, you can have them call on the volunteer Ritapest mix line or text on the cellular there and text line.
There we go. There we go,
boss. I'm not telling you how to do your job. job.
There we go, Bud.
Yep.
Well, and I tell you what we'll do. Only, and I know you'd agree with this, only if they vote for me. Can they win the call?
No, actually.
Can they win
we didn't even get a chance to talk before we came on the air here. So, yeah, no. And then I also brought a T-shirt, one of our Volume 2 T-shirts to give away.
Oh, great.
So, yeah.
How do you want to do it? You just want to take some calls and texts?
Yeah, well, you're the boss. However you want to do it.
I'm far from it. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's do this. Let's do 3 winners.
Yep.
We'll take it till we'll do the next 5 minutes. So if you want free Judgment Day coffee, this is Edmund Street Coffee. We love them there at the Salvation Army. Joel Rogers and Ruthie and everybody. 423-614-6499. You got 5 minutes. And if you vote for me, then you can have the T-shirt too. So no, we'll just do it. Three winners right now. If you're texting, put your name on it and just put Judgment Day. That's how we'll know.
There you go.
Judgment Day. Anything else you want to add here, Bud?
Yeah, we're still in fundraising mode, so we've got corporate sponsorships available and things like that. So if you know, at this point, all of our billboards are out, posters are out, but we could still put your business in our program. We're making programs. So if you'd like to give, reach out to me. You can call me 423-650-2801, or reach out to me through our social media. And just a quick overview one more time. Each show will start at 7 o'clock. The lobby doors will open at 5, so you can kind of come and shop and take your stuff back to the car if you want to. Auditorium doors will open at 6. It's all general admission, so you know, seating's first come, first served. Again, 500 seats per show. Bring your families, bring your churches, bring your youth groups. It's a ministry. We say show, but it's a ministry. It's an outreach. And last year, you know, lives were changed, and that's what we want to do again this year. And I really think this year's show is going to be more impactful than last year's. We've been having some amazing rehearsals. And another mutual friend, Jim Veenstra, I want to give Jim a shout out. He's actually in our cast this year, and he's helping me direct, and so glad to have him.
Jim is great.
Yep.
Well, Bud, I'm so proud of you, and you worked on this for years. You did it last year.
Yep.
People came to the Lord.
Yep.
Last year, which of course is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
And I just could not be happier for you and your team. So let's get the contact information and then the details one more time. And I hope you'll come back prior to the event on October 28th. But just remind us one more time.
I'd love to. So October 28th through the 31st, shows start at 7 p.m. It is on the campus of Lee University, so I know parking is kind of crazy there with students, but so just come early. Doors will open at 5 to shop and get coffee and all that sort of thing, and the merch, and then auditorium doors at 6, showtime at 7. The website is jdareyourready.com /volume2. That's all the information there. Also check out our one-night-only experiences. We're going to book those for next year, where we'll come to your church and do a one-night-only show.
So you'll do this at a church too?
Yeah.
Great.
We did 3 of those earlier this year.
Great.
So so if Pastor Hartline wanted us to come to his church.
right here in the conference room. Right. We'll just have you.
But there's no charge to the church.
Great.
So we just come, we help you market it, and then we just ask for a love offering at the end. So that's it.
And that's what I do. I ask for a love offering.
There you go.
Well, listen, I've got to go.
Yep.
And so, Bud, I want you to stay for a little while, and I want you to monitor. You voted for me, rightfully so, because, Bud, as you told me off the air, last year the election was stolen. And I'm talking about the morning show host election between Bridget and myself. People are against me. They're against the truth. They are, and by the way, if you vote for Bridget, that is absolutely certifying your place in the Communist Party. And we're going to read them. We're going to read them. Fran Green's helping me down at the Election Commission. This is going to be a real deal. So, Bud, I want you to stay and be an election monitor. And I want you to watch what they're going to do. Because I got to go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go promote Share Your Christmas with Channel 3. We're going to tape something over there. I'm helping the people. Bridget, meanwhile, come on, is sitting here with her, planning with her mother, whose birthday is today.
It's her birthday, yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Bridget, I may have to take my vote back now and recast it for
Bud,
you.
See what happens? Bud, I don't know. We may lose your website. Anyway, so I want you to stay and monitor. Dwayne Williams is going to come in here and sit here for a while. He's getting some votes too. Jamie Kyle voted for him, said he works more than I do. Thank you. So anyway, we're taking votes, and then we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Because she's got the text machine.
Right.
Fruit Loops has the mixed TV controls. Caden is for me, though. God love him. Our intern from Bradley. He's for me. And so, Caden, I know Austin is telling you what to do back there. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. So I got to go. But I want it to be stated that I'm going to share your Christmas. Feeding people at Christmas time with my friends at Channel 3 or Local 3. God love them. So I'm going to do that. Bridget, meanwhile, what is Bridget going to? She's going to go home and take a nap, and she's going to badmouth you people, and she's going to make fun of you people. But if you believe in liberty and truth and the pursuit of happiness and your mama and America and Jesus. Right here. Vote Steve. 423-614-6499. And so, hey, some of you want to change your votes. I understand that. You don't want to be affiliated. You don't want to be affiliated with the devil. I know that's right. And you don't want to vote for Bridget. God love you. And you want to feel the redemptive hand of the Lord. Is that right, brother Kinches? Come on.
I plead the fifth.
Then what you hey, it's not too late for you, my friend. It's not too late for you. You can change your vote. So we're getting a lot of them in, Bridget. I know that.
We're getting a lot of votes changed over to me, actually. I mean, they're starting with Bud. And,
change mine.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to go help. I'm going to go to share your Christmas. We're shooting some promos over here, but I'm going to go do that while you people badmouth me. Okay? So I want that on the record, what I'm about to go do here with my friends at Channel 3. All right. We're going to take a break right here. Keep voting. And I know you, like I said, you people don't care. You just want to win Dollywood tickets. God love you. So 423-614-6499. We'll probably have to extend this a little bit, Bridget, from the looks of things. Also, 3 winners win Bud's Judgment Day Volume 2 prize package. One will give a coffee to 2 winners.
Yep.
Somebody else will get a T-shirt thanks to Edmund Coffee. I'm out of here to do some good.
Yeah.
You are going to sit here, and I'm ready.
Okay.
And like my mentor, Coach Prime, would say, we coming. We're going to have a victory party like you've never seen in your life tonight.
I'll send you the results.
All right.
At CHI Memorial,
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Welcome back. There are a few moments in life we might remember forever. And those are graduation, wedding days, and for some, getting your driver's license. Well, a local teenager with a rare genetic disease has not let his disability hold him back, and he's put in some serious work to learn how to drive. Local 3's Riley Nagel met with the teen and brings us his story.
It really affects everything in my life, from standing up, sitting down, taking a shower.
17-year-old Ryan Haygood was born with spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA. This greatly hinders his ability to walk, forcing him to use a wheelchair to get around since he was 4 years old. While growing up, Ryan says there was no treatment.
I just thought I was living on borrowed time. I thought that I wouldn't really even be able to walk by the age of 30 without any treatment.
In 2020, there was a breakthrough with treatment. For the past couple years, Ryan began taking the prescription Evrysdi each day, which helps stop the progression of his disease.
And that's really been helping me get going and still be able to walk today.
It's really, really helped him.
All the way there, he said, I can't finish out the morning show. Bridget has just absolutely worn me out today. Yeah. So he says, I've got to go.
He ran away scared.
Now, he said something about going to shoot a promo. I don't know. I mean, there was a little sobbing is what I heard as he went down the hallway.
You never know where he's headed.
You just never know. But congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't think we even need to worry about counting the votes. I was back in my office, and I was counting the votes early this morning, but don't have to do that anymore. I mean, it was such a landslide.
I mean, I just ran away with it.
It just has nothing to do with anything. And Austin Chadwick, I guess you would agree with me, right?
I mean, look, there's been so many votes for Bridget that it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, we're definitely going to break last year's record.
By probably a landslide.
I'm even getting in-person votes now.
Yeah, in person. They came by.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Just to come by to say, look, I'm casting my vote.
Here and cast your vote.
How about that?
Because the problem is that Steve has been going through the text machine. I've been sitting at my desk, and your votes have been disappearing. I don't know what's up with that, but you probably saw it as well on the text line there. But I counted them earlier today, and I think we're okay.
Okay.
Look, as Bridget's campaign manager, I've seen a lot of challenges in this year's election.
Right.
I mean, there's been bribery, there's been lying. I mean, there's been threats put out on the airwaves. I mean, it has been rough.
It's been tough. Steve, I guess he's been watching too much CNN and Fox News. I mean, I don't know.
So.
All those verbal attacks. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
No, I don't either. I just know that he's gone, and I think we can close this thing down soon.
I think
because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think it's all over. But we still have some more guests. That's why I'm here, is to do Steve's behind the scene work.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to mop it up.
Yes.
Because there's just
literally, you got to clean up after him.
I got to clean up after him, and we got some really great interviews coming up with some events coming up. Actually, over the next few days, we're going to be getting to. But Austin, Bridget thanks you. The community thanks you.
Yes.
For being the campaign manager and bringing it home year 2 in a row.
I mean, let's just admit it. I mean, we couldn't do any of this without Bridget.
No, we couldn't.
I mean, this station wouldn't even exist at this point.
I mean, I can't even hear me serious.
All right. Well, let's see here. Well, we're getting what's this do? Okay, we're getting something in there. I don't know what. Maybe y'all can read that. I think Steve is trying to say, hey, let's do a separate pair of tickets if I get more votes for me than for Bridget.
What? No.
Maybe I just read in between the lines there.
Yeah.
But something.
Yeah, we're actually going to. I was just wondering this because this has been posted on our social media as well. People have been voting there and also on the phone and text this morning. So we're actually going to have 2 separate giveaways, 2 pairs of Dollywood tickets. So a pair for our social media and then a pair for the calls and texts we've received this morning.
So we're gonna give away 2 pairs for people that's been voting for you all morning.
We'll have just for me.
Just for you.
We'll have 2 winners. So that's
2
great.
winners. All right. Well, there we go. So Austin, good job once again. Austin, if people need your services, if there's people out there election year next year, they need your services, how do they reach out?
Hey, look, I'm available. Just reach out to the station. I mean, we'll do the campaigning for you.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
anyone, and definitely anyone that wants to face off against Steve Hartland.
Yeah,
we've got that figured out.
Well, that would be no problem, right?
Yes.
Well, I guess anything else? I know we got to do traffic. We got a couple of people that's been waiting in the green room outside, so we're ready to get them in. But anything else, Bridget?
final speech from you.
Just more votes coming in. I haven't even been able to read them all. Chuck Evans, thank you. Charvetta Best, thank you. Always got my back. Andrea Hudson, thank you as well. Just Shannon.
We're going to have to bring up the music here and kind of float her out. I mean, there's so many of them.
Shannon McDonald, the entire Bradley County Road Department. No, she didn't say that, but she did vote for me. So it's been a fun morning.
It's been really a fun morning as far as listening to what's going on. But I guess before we do traffic this morning, I guess we might as well just get this out of the way.
Thank you all. Thank you for every vote. Every vote counted.
I don't know if we have permission. I know there's some artists.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Now we are claiming victory. All the votes have been counted up to this point, and we believe that we can call it.
That's right.
I feel like it's election night.
Yes.
I wish I had the election night. Let's see if I can find it. Whoop, you know what? There it is. Here it is right here. So we can call it. This just did. The Mixed Mornings, mixedtv.tv from the decision desk. We can officially call the radio DJ morning winner is Bridget Forrester.
Thank you so much.
By a landslide.
Everyone.
Thank you so much for everyone's participation. We will get the community calendar up as far as the number of people in each district that voted. We'll try to get that up before lunch. We'll let you know where your strongholds were in the community. And I don't know where the other holds will be for Steve. It wasn't very much, but we'll figure all that out as we go. All right, Bridget, before you go, we've got to have your traffic report, which is is one of the things that has made you famous here at WCLE is your award-winning traffic updates. So let's do that, and then we're going to get our friends here from Project Free to Fly and the Bird and Barn event that's coming up on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates and bonus cash during Chevy Truck Month in September. That's at Don Ledford Chevrolet, North Lee Highway in Cleveland, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
All right, also we got this quick message from our friend, Mars Wrigley. Can you give me something about those guys, Bridget, before we head out?
Yeah, that's right. So Mars Wrigley here in Cleveland is hiring. You can help them make two of the world's most iconic brands, M&M's and Twix. They do have open positions that include production assistant starting at $16.19 an hour, team member starting at $19.27 per hour. You can apply at careers.mars.com to work at Mars Wrigley.
All right, don't go anywhere. We got more interviews on the way. Stay put. Mix 104.1.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
It's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
This is John Davis.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all. Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
It is, and no matter how many out-of-town chains come to town, Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Not quite as warm for your Wednesday. We'll have a high of 84 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and even a few showers popping up late in the day into your Wednesday evening. Thursday, again, a high of 84. Maybe one or two isolated showers, but the rain chance is not great. Friday, mostly cloudy, little to no chance of rain, a high of 86. And then the sunshine returns for the weekend. No rain in store this weekend through next week. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned, specializing in all varieties of construction. Call Andy at M&M Construction, 423-284-0487.
All right, right now your current Simply Bank temperature, 67 degrees as we continue on with our Mixed Morning Show here on a midweek Wednesday. Well, we just heard the weather is going to be great this weekend, and there is a big event coming up that we want you to consider being a part of. It's with our friends from Project Free to Fly. It's the Bird and Barn event at Black Fox Farms that gets underway really on Friday with a special presentation, and then back on Saturday to tell us all about it. Kennan Hulton is here with us. Kennan, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm doing well.
Well, thanks for waiting around. All of the wildness that was going on this morning. Of course, I'm sure you're hearing that out in the lobby there. We appreciate your patience and sticking around. Steve was very desperately trying to buy votes this morning, but I don't think it worked out.
He was a special kind of manic this morning, wasn't he?
He sure was. Well, Kennan, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. I know we talked about the Bird and Barn event, really a premier event for our community. Lots of people always very excited about this. But what it helps support Project Free to Fly, that's kind of what it's all about. Tell me a little bit about Project Free to Fly and our listeners this morning.
Yeah, so Project Free to Fly is a local nonprofit. We're located in downtown Cleveland, and it's a work-based program for women in crisis, and they get work through sewing. They make handbags, wallets, jewelry, other items, and they also get counseling and mentoring and enrichment services to help them move kind of from their mess to a sustainable life where they can be consistent in the workforce.
You know, and there's been so many positive stories that have come out of what you guys have been doing there, Project Free to Fly. And really the Bird and Barn event is kind of a celebration in it from all the hard work, and it's a way for the community to rally around and see some of the really, because you guys have got things that you're selling that's there, see some of these great arts and crafts that have been made through Project Free to Fly, and then really some of the other great artisans that's in our community and surrounding areas to go ahead and start thinking about shopping for the holiday season, decorating for fall. It's really just a great time for the community to come out.
Yeah, so like you said, it's a market-like atmosphere. We have 30 vendors, and Bird and Barn is the major fundraiser for Free to Fly. It's what supports the program, so to help these women as they work through the program towards sustainability. And so that's why it's so important. This is our 10th year, so we're doing it big. But yeah, it's just such a fun shopping atmosphere, but it's more than that. We have so many other fun things there at Bird and Barn.
Yeah, it is. It's something. Bring your appetite. Definitely, you're going to want to take is it the cake nest?
Yes, okay. The cake nest. We have cakes from the Acropolis, so there's a good variety of cakes for sale. And actually, if you come to the VIP experience, which is our Friday night event, that part of the perks, there's several perks with that, and part of that is a free slice of cake.
Wow.
In addition, I'll just go ahead and mention, since I'm talking about that, you get a free gift, coupons for all the vendors. There's light fare for dinner and live music So and Black Fox at night is just
it's beautiful.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, they're in the courtyard area once it gets to be dusk. As we just heard again, as the weather is saying, it's going to be great Friday night for this VIP event.
Yes.
Now, is there still some tickets available for the VIP?
Yes, there are a few. We have sold a lot this year. I feel like this is going to be a record-breaking year for ticket sales, which is awesome. But there are a few left, and you can get those at projectfreetofly.com. And those will be on sale through tomorrow at midnight, Thursday at midnight.
Okay, so if you would like to go to the VIP event, which is a little bit more special, you get to kind of go behind the scenes and see all these great vendors that you just mentioned a little early before the crowds start coming in, and maybe find that little special something you're looking for. A lot of the things that you guys put there is artisans and people that make things that are very, I guess you would say, localized. I mean, you feel like it came from Southeast Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it's something a lot of people like to use to decorate their homes, and definitely bring that Christmas list. If you've got someone that you always buy something special for in the family, or someone at work that you want to make sure that you get that little special something. But really just a camaraderie, like you said, people that represent and support Project Free to Fly throughout the year. These people come together, and it's really just a community event. People coming just to have a good time and socialize, and really just support what goes on all year long at Project Free to Fly. So VIP event on Friday night, few tickets still available. Let's talk about Saturday and what we need to know about that.
So Saturday, the event is from 9 to 4. You can get tickets at the door. If you pre-purchase, you get a coupon to use at the Free to Fly booth. And that's great because Free to Fly always has exclusives that haven't been out before. They've done a few sneak previews of those on their social media. So, that's great to kind of get ahead and get first dibs on those things. But the event is from 9 to 4. Food will be served. We do in-house catering, and the menu looks fantastic. That'll be for lunch. We'll have Vibes Coffee there, both Friday and Saturday. So if you come early in the morning, plan to get your coffee when you get there from Vibes.
Again, this is coming up Friday night for the VIP event, as Kennan just mentioned to us, and then on Saturday throughout the day, it's the 10th annual Bird and Barn event at Black Fox Farms. Come out, you're helping support Project Free to Fly and finding some great products for yourself. Kennan, anything else you want us to know? And maybe, I know that you guys there at Project Free to Fly have a storefront that we want to mention today as well, for people that maybe can't make it out Friday or Saturday, can help support throughout the year.
Yeah, so our storefront is on the corner of Central and Ocoee Street downtown. You can shop the store. You can also see the workspace where the women are working, sewing, and creating products, and that's there year-round. So, and you can always shop online at projectfree2fly.com, and also check their social media. And they do custom orders. So if you're like, I really like this bag, but I want it in a different color leather, you can customize.
That's neat. That's good. And plenty of time for the holidays, like we said, as people start thinking about that, especially when we flip the calendar to October here after this weekend. Kennan Hulton was our guest this morning with Project Free to Fly, talking about the 10th annual Bird and Barn event. Look forward to that VIP on Friday, and then again all day Saturday. Kennan, anything else you want us to know before you go?
Well, we hope to see you there. It's going to be beautiful weather. I did want to mention we also have a silent auction that will begin at the event and then run online for about a week after, so definitely check that out while you're there. We have some other things that are only at Bird and Barn, which is some gourmet caramel popcorn. Of course, we talked about the cake nest, and we do have a flower booth as well where you can get fresh bouquets. But overall, it's just a great time to get a head start on your Christmas shopping through all our vendors, like you mentioned. Yeah,
and definitely bring all your girlfriends. It's a great thing. I love when I'm there. We'll actually be there on Friday from 3 to 5, helping kick off the VIP event. But one of the things I always love about being there, not only the atmosphere like you mentioned, Kennan, but also just to see like daughters and moms and grandmothers and then co-workers coming out together after work and those type things. It's really a great time to come out, socialize, and be with some people that maybe you don't normally get a chance to hang around all the time, but this is an event that you'll definitely be glad that you were able to share a slice of cake, get some coffee, do some great shopping, and really just help Project Free to Fly and what they do all year long. Well, Kennan, great to have you in this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We look forward to seeing you Friday about 3 o'clock for the live broadcast. We'll be there with Mix 104.1. We're going to take just a quick break. We got Fox News coming up next. Still got more interviews around the corner live in our studios, so make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
If you were part of the morning show today, you know that today we celebrated National Morning Radio Host Day with Steve and Bridget, and that's not only here locally but around the country. That's a thing, and so we are asking people to vote all morning long for their favorite morning show host. Was it Steve? Was it Bridget? And I think by a landslide, it was Bridget for year number 2. I'm sure we're going to hear lots more about this tomorrow morning when Steve gets back in the driver's seat here. So just be prepared. He's not going to be happy that Bridget beat him once again. And Bridget says thank you to all the people that voted for her once again this morning and this year. We've got a couple of other things that we wanted to mention too. We mentioned another big event coming up this weekend. We just talked to Kennan Hulton about the Bird and Barn event. We wanted to make sure that we mention to you Hillary Flatt and the Pumpkin Palooza. It's coming up on Saturday, September the 30th. This is going to be the 5th annual Pumpkin Palooza. You say that 3 times fast. To help support Family Cornerstone. It's going to be at Greenway Park this Saturday, 10 to 5. Maybe mark that down on your calendars as well. It's going to be a beautiful weekend in our community to get out and enjoy those type of events. But also tonight, a very important community event for our middle school and high school students, as we will present once again Fields of Faith with the Ocoee Region FCA. Matt Moore and his team put together another great night that middle school and high school students can come together. This year, the location is at Cleveland High School, the Raider Arena, and we're looking forward to being there supporting this event from 4 to 6 o'clock tonight with a live broadcast with Mix 104.1. Now, you may be wondering what Fields of Faith is all about. Well, simply put, it's an evening where our community comes together to support the middle school and high school students. These students come from every one of the schools working and worshiping together in the name of Jesus Christ, and it's a great night. It's a moving night for our middle school and high school students. So we say whatever you've got to do. If your middle school, high school student's been asking to go for this event tonight, and you're like, I'm not sure what Fields of Faith is about. Is it something that's safe? Is it going to be crazy? No, it's going to be crazy because it's all about celebrating the name of Jesus Christ with our middle school and high school and the Coy Region FCA. We'll have guest speakers there. We're going to have live music. It's going to be just a great time. A lot of our churches will be participating in this tonight. So it doesn't matter what high school or what middle school your kids attend. This is the night we put all of that aside, and we all come together, one common cause, to celebrate the name in the Lord Jesus Christ. And then you also hear tomorrow, or maybe even through the next several days in our community, about how this changed some of our young people. Some people will be led to the Lord tonight. It's a great evening. I've been able and been very proud to be a part of this over the past at least 3 to 4 years that it's been going on with Fields of Faith at the different locations, and it's just a great evening. So make sure your young people are there, middle school, high schoolers. The tailgate will begin around 4 o'clock. They'll move inside to the Raider Arena a little bit later in the evening for the message and singing and worship, praise and worship. It's going to be a great time. So please come out, bring those middle schoolers, high schoolers, and let them enjoy a great event with the Ocoee Region FCA. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for all of us. Steve, Bridget, and Austin Chadwick with Mix TV, and everyone else has been a part of the morning show today. We appreciate that. Bridget will be back with you. The award-winning Bridget will be back with you here in just a little while for the midday show, and then I'll be back with you a little bit later this afternoon. A little bit in the studio, then heading over to Cleveland High School for Fields of Faith. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Quick commercial break coming up, and then we're right back to the music here to get you through your work day. We are Mix 104.1 WCLE.